Thank you. Right, our next submitter, Rachael Lattimore. Good afternoon.
Hi everyone. This is my first time at the table, so I have no idea what to expect, and it will be a little bit different to the other submissions. What you're seeing up here is a very quickly put together presentation with no data, and hopefully it will be very to the point though. I'm referring here to our affinity bias as Cantabrians. No matter where you go, if you've met another Cantabrian, they ask what school did you go to, and it seems to be ingrained in us. I myself went to school, I started off in Hargest Crescent Kindergarten, Beckenham Primary, Thorrington Primary, South Intermediate, Cashmere High School. So all in that, 43 years in Christchurch, and all still staying in that same little area. So it's an area of passion for me. If we can go to the next slide, please. I just wish to... Oh, can I do that? Oh, sorry, I didn't realise I had control. There we go. The power is in my hands. Now I need to go back. So some really quick numbers. I was just having a look at the St Martin's area, and I'll explain why that's important to me as we go through. There are nearly 2,000 students in a very small section of St Martin's, so excluding that bottom left-hand corner. We've got the Kuta Kaupapa Māori or Waitaha, we've got Waltham, Hillview, St Mark's, Apawa and Rudolph Steiner, totaling nearly 2,000 students. That's quite a lot, and of course we have quite a few people in the vulnerable community as well. We've got the Chatswood and Elms Court retirement villages, we've got 6 early lending centres, and we've got medical services, we've got New World, we've got chemists, we've got podiatrists. Like, who wouldn't want to live there? It's got everything. There's a problem. You might have seen there was a wee link at the bottom of that around, it's a Stuff article about traffic around St Mark's School and congestion. So the problem is getting there. So what you're seeing here is the 2 bus routes that travel around the St Martin's and Wilson's Road intersection. So we've got the Orbiter. Now, if I'm a kid, the things I want in the world are to get to malls, to play games, to meet with my friends. If I'm elderly, I want to go shopping, I want to see the rest of Christchurch, so the Orbiter's fantastic. And of course I want to have ready bus stops. So we've got a few. Now the one that's of particular notice to me today is the one on the green route and just to the right of the St Martin's roundabout that you can see at the top. Now the problem here is that it's on the side of the road closest to the river. So in any of the other bus stops you've got controlled crossings, you've got pedestrian crossings and places where you can naturally cross. However, that one is on the wrong side of the road for the schools and for the shopping centre. There's no way to cross safely. Here's a little picture of the dairy. Now it's bright orange because kids like colour and they like sweets and they like to cross the road to get to them. And you can see in the foreground that there is a little pedestrian island very, very close to the roundabout. My next photo has the skid marks that are shown when people come around the corner, so it's quite a popular one for donuts. And what I'm proposing here is a safe opportunity for people on that top right quadrant of the map there to cross at that particular intersection. So I realise the council's decisions are much far-reaching, but I'm hoping to ask for one little thing that might be cost-effective to help save someone's life, and it really will. What we have here is a situation, and this is from your map from the submission, where that entire roundabout has multiple comments about safety, and yet there's no speed zone reductions actually proposed for that intersection, just around the area. So what I'm concerned about here is that school students and the vulnerable are going to be crossing that St Martin's Road, and they are not going to have visibility of traffic coming. No one will know to slow down, there's no speed reductions, there's no lights, and it really is quite risky. I have just a couple of photos just to show you of the intersection. So that's how close the pedestrian crossing is to the corner when you're coming round. And you can see the skid marks there. That's not a slow corner. Now, I do have a personal vested interest. The second house, so the brick house you're looking at in that photo, the one in the middle, belongs to me. My aunt lives in there. She is 59 years old. She is blind and on crutches, and she has never been able to cross the road. Okay, with the, yeah, I know, I see your face, but it's just horrible. And she's, the day that I put my submission in, a child was hit on that road outside her house. Right across the road at number 82A, there's a alleyway that goes through to one of the schools. So the people get off the Orbiter on the other side, and then they can't safely cross to this side to get into their school. So it is a bit of a personal mission of mine to try and make this safer for her. She shops at New World, which is 2 blocks down this street. This is looking from the opposite corner, and she has to be picked up and driven because she can't cross the road. With the advent of electric cars becoming more prominent as well, she's very reliant on her hearing. I myself have hearing aids. I can't hear them. I've been smacked in the knees with an electric car. She just doesn't stand a chance. So she's isolated in that spot, and she asked me to basically be her voice today and explain the situation. You can't put a pedestrian crossing across all 4 roads because then you've got traffic congestion to be concerned about. But I think we can make a difference with one that will help eliminate that particular issue.
Thank you very much, Rachel. Your 5 minutes is up now.
No problem.
Sorry.
All done.
But yeah, I know that roundabout, it's something funny about that, isn't it? It's a bit dangerous.
It's an absolute
So thank you for bringing it to our attention.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
So,
Sorry, what was that? Oh, that's my husband's cousin. Yeah.
so
His
welcome
phone
Dave
get me-
Duffy from the it's just Dave Independent.
Sorry. Is that down the Cashmere Road end? Oh, the controlled crossing? No. By the mobile. I can't think where that. Oh, that right down the other end though. Yeah, no, I haven't. I don't really go down that end. I will. Yeah, but I do like the ones on the in the Addington one the gentleman was talking about earlier.
Thank
I know
you.
everyone else hates them. But I
Sorry,
think I-
Dave.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.